throat spray and breath mint to this dude. Why would someone do that, you ask? Here's why.
Brush that off. And then you got to ask me shit like, oh yeah, have I ever gave my ass ate? My behind ate? I don't know if TikTok gonna like...
It's your boy PrimeTimePat back with another video. I think y'all seen this on TikTok. Girl giving story time about flying out to go see a scammer. I still see we ain't got common sense and we still doing dangerous and stupid things. Ladies, gentlemen, we need to take a serious look and ask ourselves, why are we unmarried? Why are we still prostituting ourselves? Why are we still doing illegal stuff? And just putting ourselves in the stupidest situations. I'm listening to this story and I'm like, this don't make no sense. But for those of y'all who didn't see it yet, let's go ahead and listen.
Time on when I flew to another state to meet this young lit nigga that's lit on the internet. And to me, I felt like his life was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas, like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to give you me or whatever like that. So he like, you know, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, because, like, you know, he's some fine shit. Like, I love dark-skinned niggas. Now, when I say he's some fine shit, bitch, he's some fine shit. Or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, you know, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house, and he young as fuck, or whatever.
So, I can't say females haven't come after me or drove far to come and see me. But I never had to go and post houses, cars, and jewelry for them to come and chase me. So you're telling me you went to go see, you were impressed because he was showing internet life with cars, jewelry, and whatever else she was saying. People, stop being fooled and stop chasing the wrong things. We can't be this stupid, man.
Like that, dress nice, always designer down, like always posting mad money, etc. So you know, like that's my type. I love me a hood, get money, nigga.
It's okay to have a type. It's okay to want a man that has money. But I guess we just gotta keep the hood with the hood, because when they start coming out and trying to date normal people and stuff, that's when the chaos and all the bullshit happens. Keep them where they at, because...
So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him my number and like he texted me. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was little signs that I didn't like. Like if you know I'm on vacation with my kids, like I remember I posted my drink or whatever and I didn't text him right back. And he's on my phone like, oh, you see me text you or whatever, but you posting. Like that right there was like you only have my number for like 20 minutes, like chill out. But I let him slide. So we planned to see each other or whatever like this, like whatever like that on this Saturday. Let's say this Saturday, right? And we planned for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And he really was on some shit where like he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter. Like whenever you could come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So that was my free weekend.
So you tell me you ladies are putting y'all kids somewhere to go and find dick instead of being at home with your kid to be on top of them so they won't be in the position that you are chasing, flying yourself out to go chase meat, unmarried. That's the worst type of woman you can find, that's dropping her kids somewhere else so she can go travel and do all this other bullshit. Guys, I'm not saying just because y'all have kids, y'all ain't make it with y'all husband, your baby's father or baby's mother, that y'all can't travel, enjoy life. But your life ain't that important anymore, honestly. And this is why y'all kids grow up to be in the same bullshit that you in. You don't learn from your mistakes. Y'all still go chasing the same bullshit. I don't care when you had the kid. You shouldn't have even been having sex or sex without a man that's not married to you to be in the situations that y'all in. But this is the hood shit that y'all be doing. And then still trying to have fun on top of that. Oh, hell nah. Y'all better choose right, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was a fake page at first, or whatever like that, because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text, and like he'd tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. So bitch, I started thinking like, bitch, I'm gonna get catfish if I go down here.
Mama, he's not interested. It's point blank simple. A man that's interested, he'll be picking up all your calls, hitting you back, whatever, ASAP. Especially if he's not working. You say he's most likely a scammer or something. The way you was portraying his pictures, so he got time to pick up. He doesn't like you.
So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone. Before you really couldn't, like, he'd just be texting and shit like that. So he FaceTime me. He was real. Looked the same. Looked good as fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come and we talk. And I'm like, you know, like, you ready? Like, I'm at the nail salon. I'm like, you ready? Like, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah, or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. So I'm like, you good, love? Like, you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like kind of off. Like, you're not excited as you was. So he's like, oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like, I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night to land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you can still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house, and we could just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that, or whatever the case may be. So I still go. Like, I get my nails and I run to the mall. I get everything I need. I pack my shit, and I tell him like, all right, I'm for the land at this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always fucking last minute. I get to the airport, I board the flight, or whatever like that. So before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Cigna or something. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So I tried to book the hotel online, but everything was booked up. So I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So he like, nah, you gotta call. So I called and like everything was booked the fuck up. Like literally, it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it, and I'm gonna get you from the airport. So I'm like, you know, what's your budget? So he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like, I booked the room, but when I land, I expect to get my money back or whatever like that. So I'm on the plane, y'all. The plane done took off. So the nigga like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. So I'm like, huh? So this when a mishap come in. Because I get it, okay, we supposed to stay at your house originally, but then your child came into play. So now we gotta go stay somewhere else, which is cool. Because I think a hotel is better anyway, because you don't know me and I don't know you. And it's more safer, I feel like. So he like, yeah, like, you can pay for the room. I'm gonna fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a motherfucking hotel for you to come fuck on me? So he all like,
Mama, it seems like you're gonna go and fuck with him. Cause he's starting to act funny while the days come closer and all these excuses are coming up. He just didn't like you anymore because he felt like he was getting catfished. Now, I went to take a look at the photos, and when you got these girls wearing fake hair, fake weaves, fake lashes and stuff like that, you don't know what they look like. And then, trust me, I've tried to go and date girls online, and they were not looking like what they look like in the pictures. These girls love to use these filters and shit. They fake as hell. Fake hair, lace fronts. It's just pure nonsense. And then when you come in a nigga face, he's most likely going to knock you down because you wasted his time. But then you want him to be acting like, oh, you wasn't bad. You was putting a facade on the camera, filtering your shit, making yourself look more than what you are. And then when you came in his face, it's a whole different story. This is what I was talking about again. Y'all living this fake lifestyle, faking in front of people, and then people you expect people to take you serious. It's wild, man.
Like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm funding the rest of the trip, or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we start arguing, or whatever like that. So then the plane lands.
Scammer arguing about bread. That's funny. He just didn't want to pay, mama. That's all.
And I'm like, you really arguing?
Just because if he felt like you was a bad one, he would have had you. That shit would have been booked out soon before you even hit that plane. He wasn't gonna play with you like that. He don't care how many followers you got, this and that. He ain't gonna play with a bad one like that. That's the thing.
A $300-something hotel, but you scamming, you hitting all these licks, all this big money you post.
Why are you doing messing with a scammer in the first place? That's another thing, mama. You got kids. You leaving them with their father to rush to go and get some meat. That's not even set up for you by the time you get there.
I mean, like $20,000-$30,000, you can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like if you brought me to your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like if you came to my city and something happened, I'm going to correct it before you get there. I'm going to figure this shit the fuck out. Because I mean, why wouldn't I? Like, it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now, I agree we wanted to see each other, but still, like, what? So when
She right on that, but again, like I said, he just wasn't feeling you. That's why he's acting funny.
ended, the nigga arguing, going all back and forth with shit. So I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter, stay home with your kid. Go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like, I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this nigga was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another nigga. Nigga, what? I took off from my job, stopped one of my business to come see you. And you talking about another nigga? That's your response? Y'all, he kept fucking arguing. I couldn't believe it because I'm like, bro, like, if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this shit going on, like, $300 is nothing. So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what the fuck I did. I booked the hotel, and shout out to that Spirit flight attendant because, yo, he stayed in that airport with me and found me a hotel, y'all. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like, at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I left that nigga on red. Like, I stopped responding, and I just made it into a solo trip. But I still was just, like, mad because I trip. Like, Atlanta cool. We used to do that for New Year's, but, like, just to go and spend that much money, it was just, like, I could have went somewhere else. Like, that was kind of crazy. So, me personally, I just feel like his lifestyle got to be kept because I done dealt with some big money niggas. Like, I mean, rich niggas, like, that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not gonna say who the fuck he is because he is a big rapper.
Scammer scammed the scammer. You scammed him in the photos. He scammed you with his money. Mama, I don't get when y'all ladies start bragging about who y'all been with. The man don't care, obviously, because none of them married you. Ain't none of them chilling with your kids. Ain't none of them dealing with you. You just admitted that you're prostituting. You dealt with some big money scammers. With what result? And you guys say you guys are the prize.
Trying to listen to every single day. And niggas with money ain't complaining. They not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they not doing all that. Like, when you come see them, they have everything into play. Everything booked. Bitch, your itinerary set up, all that. Like, it ain't making sense. So, to me, his life is just kept. And to be honest, I never really seen him go out and do nothing or anything like that. Like, he not in the mall blowing no money. Like, he ain't no 5-star restaurants. Like, he really don't be doing nothing.
See, this is the ghetto shit. you didn't see him blowing money, so he don't got no money. Tell me when you seen Bill Gates blowing money. Tell me when somebody with real money's been spreading. They've been spreading money on the floor and doing all this nonsense. We gotta do better, man. Did you hear what she just said? I ain't never. You don't even know the man from a can of paint. I ain't never. But you just said in the beginning of the video, oh, he had 2 Rolexes. He had a car. He might own his house, and that was enough for you to get on a plane to go and try to smash. Father, stay in y'all kids' lives, man. Oh my God! And she has children on top of that. This is ridiculous.
Like, he might go skate or something, but like other than that, like that nigga don't be really doing shit like with the money he's supposed to have. Like, he got all this motion.
Only thing you're supposed to be doing with the money is investing it and paying your bills. Oh, I don't gotta tell you every time I go on a trip. I don't got video every time I'm in a strip club. He ain't got no motion. You ain't got no husband. With kids on top of that.
You would think he'd be tripping, like something, like, nah, he not doing none of that. So me personally, the life is cat. And I was just mad because I felt like, damn, like, I flew here to see you. And this happened. Never doing it again. And then his excuse was,
Sis, don't ever do it again, point blank. Go back to your baby father. Because this is sad. This is real sad. Because she's basically on here just trying to bash him, trying to make him seem like something. And she don't even know him. Just because he just don't like you, sis. Because now there's a other female saying she was with him. He wasn't even with the kids. And it was a light-skinned chick. Now he got to do a video talk about colorism because they're saying, oh, he liked the light skin better than the dark skin. Ain't even that. Let's get back to the fact that you dropping your kids off to go look for a man that's in the other state. Where they do that at? And now you're just... She felt that her telling the story was going to make it backfire. They say his shit is growing. His social media is growing based on the story that you gave. This is a girl giving the thing on there. Give it a minute.
Every time y'all bring a man to the internet to try to bash him, and then y'all be bringing the man to the internet trying to bash him, and then here come another fucking trail of thirsty hoes. Trying to jump on his bandwagon. Now he got more hoes.
That whole thought, because she had a good following on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, everybody was gonna side with her and go and bash the man, but the hoes are going straight to follow him. Cause look how stupid your story sounds. You dropped your kids off to go fly to a man that you paid for the trip to go see a man just because you thought he was fine. We can't be doing dangerous shit like this. Shit backfired. You thought the man they were gonna go and bash the man.
Oh my god. The ATL nigga just literally got 33,000 followers overnight. The girl who fucking put the story out there, she still only got 11,000. She started off with like 7,000 or some shit. So like, damn. Why is y'all so fucking funny? That shit backfired like fuck. I would have erased every video I had. Girl, get to erasing. Put up a new profile change your name. Like,
Yeah, man, she's right. Some stories don't even need to be told, man. She should have kept that shit to herself. I see a lot of y'all like to go and do this story time bullshit, but some stories just need to be kept to yourself, man, because sometimes it's a learning lesson, but don't let you be the example. That's ridiculous. And then you should have seen how she tried to persuade the man to come and see her. Let me get this part of the story that y'all didn't get from her. But this was a text messages of homeboy showing what she was sending to him.
Of throat spray and breath mint to this dude. Why would someone do that, you ask? Here's why.
Brush that off. And then you got to ask me shit like, oh yeah, have I ever gave my ass ate? My behind ate. I don't know if TikTok gonna like blur it out or some shit because hold on.
So a 31-year-old female saw a 25-year-old Instagram profile, thought he looked good, shot her shot, and after a week and a half of texting him, decided to buy a plane ticket, pay for a hotel, just to go to a different state to eat booty. Yeah, I'm gonna let that sink in. You couldn't find a booty to eat in the city you were at. This shit is wild, and this just might be the biggest L of 2025 so far. She tried to expose him. She didn't expect him to create a TikTok and tell his side of the story. And then instead of just taking the L, she had this to say.
Let me start by saying them screenshots did nothing. Okay? Let's make that clear. Because all that is the aftermath of me basically expressing how I feel, which I don't think is wrong.
Nah, the screenshot actually matters. Because if he didn't have them, people would have...
The screenshot basically shows that you a freako. You sending shit like that to entice a man to bring you, but he say he acting like he just don't want it no more. Ladies, guys, y'all gotta do better, man. Y'all saying y'all know y'all work, but y'all doing crap like this. This don't make no sense. Y'all gotta do better, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comments about it. It's your boy PrimeTimePat. Holla.